Hey Leo, how you guys doing this evening? This is going to be your reading for April 2022, and this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So let's see. Oops, started with the wrong deck. Sorry, y'all. And I already meditated and shuffled on your cards. Obstacles and challenges. Let's see what wants to come out. Ooh. Oh, so we got two. We got awareness and we got destiny. So is there anything else? We got patience. You know what? We're gonna take these all. So we're gonna take all of these. So you have obstacles and challenges. Can you see? Okay. We have awareness, destiny, third eye chakra, partnerships and alliances, and patience. Okay. A lot of you are already in April you will, or actually a lot of you are already seeing the rewards to the things that you have worked hard for. And the thing with Leos is that they are hard workers and they put their drive and passion into everything they do. Honestly, literally almost anything. Like a Leo could have maybe not so much of a rewarding job, and they'll do it with all their best to get to the point where they want to go. Leos have an amazing drive to them, and this is why I'm seeing that maybe you have a lot of cards that wanted to come out. Things are being seen in a different way, and you're using those challenges that you have been going through in the recent past. You're using them to build your intuition and to go on to the right path that is best for you. And now this is in the near future energy, and I'm seeing here that your intuition is going to grow immensely. And this is going to happen at a time when you're not looking for it. So with this patience, partnership, and alliances, I can see that your new change and your new outlook on life will bring you some intuitive and very wise friendships to match your energy. So let's get some energy for, frustration. That one has been coming out a lot. I'm not even gonna lie. Fear, and you have comfort. At the top you have death, and at the bottom you have anger, and it seems that you have a lot of negative energy maybe surrounding you, or you might be portraying this. A lot of you are afraid of the unknown, and a lot of you are afraid to cut ties with your old ways. It's sometimes we must listen to what others have to say about us so we know what we need to change in ourselves. And maybe with a lot of you in this Aries season, a lot of your Leonine traits might be very vital, as in not kind of, I don't want to say this, it's not just your Leo sun, Leo placements. Immature Leo energy can come off as somebody that talks more than they listen. And sometimes you might want to come across a little differently, because the more you talk and talk and talk, the less people listen and the faster they get bored of you. So maybe take some advice here. So first we have the Nine of Wands. With this frustration card and the Nine of Wands, I'm seeing that there's something here that is a challenge and an obstacle, and you're so ready to be done with it and ready to move on from it, but it's almost like whatever this toxic thing is or this challenge is a bit, you're having a bit of a hard time letting it go. Like you're ready to let it go, but whatever, when it comes calling back, it's kind of like you pick up the phone for whatever this is. Let's see more about this obstacle and challenge energy. This is it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting a bit of causing your own frustration, kind of. Okay. A lot of you want to start a family, and are thinking a lot about the future. A lot of you are surrounded by family, or maybe looking at the things that your friends and family might have. But let me see more about this Empress. Some of you, you know what? Let me see. Let me see about this Empress. The Devil. Okay. Some of you are currently cheating on your partner, or lying to, or thinking about it. Some of you are trying to figure out why it is that you can't hold a long-term relationship. And honestly, I'm going to be honest, I keep saying honestly, it seems like it's a little bit of your fault in the terms that maybe you're not seeing where you're wrong in the picture here. Maybe you're not seeing where you're the issue, or where you might bring toxicness to this relationship. Either you or this person is frustrating the other one. It's like you both want the same thing. But it's like maybe you both have some growing up to do. Maybe there's a bit of drugs or alcohol being used here. Some of you are dealing with a Capricorn. Some of you Taurus, Libra, I'm seeing. Wow, this is a bit complex. Excuse me if maybe I'm not resonating with some of you, but we're going to get a little bit further into the reading and we'll see what else wants to come out. And you know what, with this fear, I think that a lot of you are afraid of starting anew, but this is some ties that you have to let go of here. Tell me more about this. Tell me about the Devil. The 501s. Yes, there's somebody here that when it comes to this person, it's just conflict. Just straight conflict. This might either be, maybe it could be a mother figure giving you some advice that turns into conflict. But a lot of you, I'm seeing here that there's somebody you just can't let go of. Somebody that you could have sworn they were the one. You swore that they were the one that you were going to marry and have a family with. And I'm sorry to say, this could maybe not be the connection for you. And we're going to move on from this message to build together a map, because I don't like to dwell too much on one message. The reading tends to unravel itself for me. This is just the way I do it. So we're going to do this awareness. So the 9 of Pentacles did come out. Leo, you're afraid of taking risk, and I know that Leos love to let everybody know that they're okay, and that's fine. You have your own back, and you're worried about your money. You're working on your money. You're focused on money. But it's kind of like maybe some of you are distracting yourselves with money from what you really want. Let's see more about this. Six of Swords. This is coming right back to this message of obstacles. Leo, where are you the problem in this situation? And I know that a lot of you can say, well, this person likes to go back and forth with their words with me, but do you, in all honesty, do you have to answer back to this person? Do you have to fight with them? Do you really have to have the last word in every conversation with this person? This is just a headache that you're kind of becoming addicted to. And addictions can come in many different ways. Addictions can also be arguing over and over with the same person. It's almost to the point where arguing feels good. You have to let this go. The Two of Swords. You need to... This door right here, this black door, the reason why it's black and it says fear is because you don't know what is on the other side of that. Of this door. And because of that, you are staying in your comfort zone where you think everything's a-okay, even though it's really not. With the Two of Swords here, I'm seeing that you're lying to yourself. You know that there's things you need to admit to yourself. And once you do, you will be aware of your path that you're destined to be in. This isn't it for you. Don't lie to yourself. And just this is about unmasking things for yourself here. Don't become dependent on others for your own happiness, because if they really have nothing to do with it, it's up to you. So let's see about this destiny energy. Destiny. Ooh, two wanted to come out. The Seven of Swords and the Justice wanted to come out. I know this was upright. All right. In April, there is going to be a lot of why did things happen the way they did? Why? There was a lot of lies being told here from both parties. And this is just coming to, well, you did this, so I did this. Well, you did that, so I did this. And at the end of the day, you're just playing games here. Some of you are dealing with court. Some of you are dealing with child support matters. Some of you are filing a lawsuit against somebody. I know the Justice card has a lot to do with legal issues here, but this is a general reading, so we're not going to leave anything out. With the Seven of Swords, you need to come off differently. You need to stop focusing on these lies that you were told. You're blocking yourself from your own path here, Leo. Let's see the Seven of Swords. Sheesh. Wow, okay. What is the cards know? The cards know what I was gonna say. The Lovers. Oof. All right. So a lot of you could be possibly blocking yourself from a really good relationship by dealing with this old person. There's somebody here that literally is the perfect match for you. This comes down to choices with this Two of Swords and this Lovers right here. Am I going to keep playing this game with this person that lies, or am I going to kind of head towards, take that leap of faith to like the unknown and go for this? This right here could be a very emotionally and financially fulfilling relationship, and it could even end up in marriage and family, but it's almost like you're not seeing it. Maybe you don't see the potential in this person, or maybe you feel like they don't see the potential in you. This is giving me a little bit of lack of, this is giving me a little bit of letting your ego get to you. A little bit of lacking emotional and spiritualism. You need to be a little more spiritual and a little more emotional. You need to have faith in things. You're really just letting your ego make your decisions here. Let's see this third eye chakra. I'm not going to turn this into a love reading because I told myself I'm going to avoid doing that because people want to hear the truth about other things. Love readings are going to be coming out very soon. I'm going to do one for every sign. So with the Magician and the third eye chakra, yes, a lot of you are trying to get into meditation. A lot of you are with this Magician and this third eye right here. This is giving me synchronicities, like a lot of synchronizations. Maybe you're thinking of something and maybe you see whatever you're thinking of. Maybe a song comes on that says a word that you were thinking, or maybe you were thinking something and someone says it out loud, or maybe you know who's about to text you or call you. Maybe you know you're just starting to kind of dive into your psychic abilities a little bit. And you know, I always say every human psychic, and it's true, but you're really giving signs here that you're on the right track with this. And this is kind of like, use your smarts to move on in your life. You know what to do next. You know what to do. You're not stupid. You know what to do. You're just being a little egotistical here. Let's see more about this Magician in the third eye chakra. And you're okay. On the outside, you're talking good. You're seeming fine. But on the inside, there's something missing. And you're frustrated with it. With this Four of Swords. You want more. You want a little bit more out of things. Like I said, you're bored. Oh my lord. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Hierophant and the Judgment. So a lot of you are looking into becoming more spiritual. A lot of you are kind of thinking of going back to church. A lot of these readings are so similar. I am like positive that a lot of people are having these same epiphanies. You're taking the things that you need to think about, or you will be this April, and you're going to be facing them, and you're going to use them to grow as a person. This actually, for a lot of you with this Judgment, the Hierophant, Justice, and the Lovers, a lot of you are going to be getting married this year, or are going to be thinking about marriage. But this is something intense. There's huge changes coming your way, is all I can say for a lot of you. And these are such diverse messages, so I'm thinking that there's multiple Leos showing up here. Let's see more about this Four of Swords. I really recommend some meditation. And I recommend finding ways to come off more diplomatic than you are right now. You don't want to seem egotistical. You want to seem like you got it on lock, right? Diplomatic, coming off like you know what you're talking about, and you have the information to back up what you're talking about. Actually, whatever it is that was holding you down, a lot of you are going to be realizing it and letting it go. And this is going to come after meditating, or after kind of thinking to yourself, what the hell is it that's that's holding me back, right? And after you finally see things from a different point of view, with the Fool at the bottom of the deck, you're going to innocently find your way into these amazing connections with other people. Now we're moving on to partnerships and alliance, and this is all beautifully tying together, Leo. Partnerships and alliance, and this is coming from true friendship, true love, true everything, coming from you being true to yourself. Just because you know what to say doesn't mean that you're being compassionate with yourself, because I see here a lot of talking, a lot of just kind of talking out your ass kind of vibe, but not enough emotional fulfillment here. So with the partnership and alliance, we got the Five of Cups, the King of Swords, we have the we have the King of Swords and the King of Wands. So with this partnership and alliance, once you guys are trying to get your priorities straight, right? You're gonna either talk with a friend, and this is that emotional digging that I was talking about. You're gonna talk with a friend. This actually could be you chatting with a friend and saying, hey, listen, how do you think I could go on about this new venture? What do you think I need to change? And this is you taking advice. This is you going to your loved ones and having their advice help you become more diplomatic and smarter and expanding your mind and your spiritualism, your faith in yourself and your compassion. You're not just thinking with your ego. And also, it's okay. Ego is good, but you want to make sure that you're using it to your benefit and not to your downfall. And now with this King of Swords and this King of Wands, this is like some best friend stuff right here. This is someone that gets you. You guys can talk, you guys hang out, have some drinks, and you're really here, you're talking like, hey man, what do you think I need to drop here? Give me some advice. What do I need to change? And this is a friend really giving you some good advice. With this, let me see this patience. And also, you know what? With this comfort, this matches perfectly in seeking comfort in somebody. This is honestly you blooming, and instead of trying to deal with things in your own head, you're talking about it, and you feel so much better after talking about things. With this patience, the Five of Pentacles, the things that seemed really hard to let go of, you are glad that they're finally done and over with. You will be glad that they're done and over with. You will see how many doors open for you since you let go of those toxic relationships and contracts that don't benefit you anymore. You're starting to look back like, hey, I can't believe I really felt that way about the situation. I was really being not myself, like you're gonna mature so much during the month of April that you're not even gonna notice, and then you're gonna look back like, whoa, okay, like I really changed. Give me more on this, please. With the Seven of Wands, you're gonna come out and you're gonna have things to tell people, information to come out and share with people about yourself, maybe about your spiritual journey. But also, this has to do with being a bit stubborn. And I think it's going to have to do with whoever this is that you dropped in the past, maybe seeing you growing up and growing out of the situation, and I think they're going to try to be toxic. But, you know what? This person definitely could use some healing of their own. Give me one more on this, the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. You've worked so hard to get here. So, okay. So a lot of them fell out for you. So we have the Six of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. So this person is gonna come back and try to offer you love, or these toxic friendships from before, from when you were a child. But these are people that you think are a bit impulsive, maybe people that just talk, egotistical as well. But you just want to let go of these egotistical ways. And I don't know why I keep saying ego, but it's like I'm really picking that up here, like a lot of conflict. And when you are finally truly able to tell this person, you just are not the one for me, we just shouldn't be together. And to be honest, I think you need to do some healing of your own. You're gonna see that friendships and good times and emotionally fulfilling connections arise and come your way, completely and honestly. So let's get an oracle to end this reading with. I'm gonna do another one, like I said, so I hope this was able to reach somebody and help. Harmony. Perfect. Intuition. This is a really big theme in a lot of my readings. When we stop looking for love, it gives us time to look within ourselves, and I keep saying this, but we really have to go within and think of how we're the problem. And in ways that you could be the problem could be being addicted to dating and having casual hookups maybe, or being stuck to the wrong person in order to just have love. But when you work on yourself and your own intuition and do the things that you love, true connection comes your way. You know, like that one that you deserve, one that's on your level. You want to be 100, and the thing is, you don't want someone coming at you with their wounds and things that they need help with. It's like, I'm not your mom, and I'm not like this, by the way, totals to 8, which is the number of the self. So it's like once you have worked on yourself and patched up some of your wounds, you will be ready to share with somebody else, and they're coming to you with that energy of wanting to heal as well. You want somebody that is ready to heal themselves along with you. You want to support each other in healing, but you don't want to be having there to wipe each other's asses either. You know what I mean? Like, you want to be there to challenge each other, and that's real love right there. Honestly. So these are all the messages I have for you guys today. I hope that you liked the video, and I'll see you in the next one.